And we're live. Well, thank you for joining for another Thursday afternoon or Thursday evening, or maybe it's even Friday already. But thanks to welcome to the show. We're doing the Thursday night safety briefing here. So as always, we welcome in our great friend Nick Rack here. Well, Nick Rack, how are you doing there, Gon? Oh, I'm doing great there, Nick Rack. What's the plans for the show this week? Well, we have to do the safety brief. We always have to do the safety brief. And why is that there, Nick Rack? Why do we always have to do the safety brief? Because little troopers like me always get in trouble. Yeah, little troopers like you do always do get in trouble. So I was once again, my name is Dagon. You can find me on the Twitter at Dagon at 238, or you can find me here on the YouTube's just on Dagon. I was a military sergeant, and so on every long weekend. Or even on normal weekends or like that, we do a safety brief. These are just kind of general reminders in the military to kind of remember for you guys to stay safe out there and do all kind of right things. Oh, yep, it's the same thing every week, chat. And even for you replay guys, it's always the same. Always the same with always the same with the safety brief. It's because if we pound it into your head there, Nick Rack, maybe you'll remember it. That's true. I do need that pounded in my head to remind me to do good things. That's true. Anyway, well, so I'll get to it. As always, if you're out swimming, make sure you're swimming with a buddy. If it's raining outside and start thunder and lightning, make sure you're not standing under a tree or you're going to get hit by lightning. If you're going out and gonna have a good time, make sure you have that designated driver with you that's going to get you from point A to point B to point C and point and back and get you back again. And then take turns that designated driver so they're not always one that's stuck doing all that stuff. Just be careful out there. Be a light for people because you're not bringing light. What are you gonna do? You're bringing darkness. So that's pretty much it. Take care of yourselves. Because one day you might be someone's hero and you just don't know it yet. So we're all important and just come back. Like I said, a phone call is cheaper than cuffs. A phone call is cheaper than anything that can happen. Just reach out to people if you're having a hard time. We've all gone through it. We've all gone through the suck together. You might be just be different colors, but if you're hurting out there, you're having trouble, just kind of reach out to your friends, your family, and stuff like that. You're not alone. It does get better. So that's just kind of my safety brief. The theme of this month is still successful September, accepting that success in your lives. What I mean by that, once again, what I mean by that is, we're not always going to be successful in everything we do. So things in life happen, and you're gonna get those defeats in life, and you're gonna struggle. You're not might be able to get those things that you want or do or whatever. This once again, this happened in the military, from duty assignments to promotions to things happen on deployment and things of that nature, and missions and stuff. And so things aren't always successful. They just can't be. That's not how life is. And so what you do is you have to accept the successes that got you there. And so even with like the civilian world, if you're not getting that promotion at your work, or it's hard time for getting to work or whatever it happens to be, just know that you have to accept the success that you got you there. That hey, look, I put in the application, or I worked those extra shifts, and hey, I know no one might have seen it, but it pays off for me because it made my job easier. Just there's little steps in life, that's kind of the thing. Thanks for everybody. It looks like everybody's starting to show up. Thanks, Baz, for showing up. Baz has a show before mine. At 1:00 UK time, or 1:00 my time, which is like 9:00 there or something like that. So. And Andrew's showing up. Thanks for showing up, guys. Like I said, yeah, it's just a normal safety brief, and then the normal just kind of the theme this month is successful, accepting your success even when you hit some failures. And the same thing with toy collecting. Sometimes if you buy a toy or something like that, and it's just not something that you really want or like, or even understanding that for some folks the Ghost Rider car thing didn't get funded, I don't think. Which it happens. That's just kind of life. But you have to understand at least you enjoy that ride getting there. At least you got your money back. So I guess is what I'm saying. Yeah, that's true. They do need it. Like I said, that's why Nick Rat's here. Nick Rat, how do you handle your success? What do you accept? I accept that we lost at the Battle of Endor, and I accept that it was kind of my fault because I got caught by Han Solo. No, I don't accept I spilled my speeder back. Hey, it's okay. But remember, we're talking about successes that we've had. That's true. I was a top trooper, so that's I made it on there. So that's gonna be cool. Well, I said anyhow, but that's the kind of successful part. Like I said, just keep on carrying on. I do have a quick announcement. Next month for Veterans Day, I'm going to do a Veterans Day giveaway, which this means to any of my people who follow me or whatever, or just kind of go into I'll do on Twitter too. If they're a veteran, what I want is the kind of drill the veteran community a little bit. So if you're a veteran, you know a veteran creator, I want you to you share something of theirs with the hashtag check equipment and Veterans Day, and then that's not how you do it. And then once you do that, just email me at thegone@238@gmail.com that you've done it, and that's how you enter, and then we'll do a giveaway. So we're gonna give away where I found, like I said, I'm not gonna buy new GI Joes. I bought this to give away, so it's not really buying new GI Joes, but I was able to get a Lady J really cheap. I ended up getting it. It was at once again. GameStop is doing their 50% off their clearance stuff, and so I was able to get a Lady J in box for $8. So what I'm going to do for this year Veterans Day, if you're a veteran, share something from a veteran creator, something like that in the Joe community or toy community or Star Wars community, whatever it wants to be, just some kind of art thing. If they draw something, if they make videos, if they, I don't know, make stop motion cartoons and stuff and they're a veteran or whatever, just hook them up, let me know. Use the hashtags check equipment and Veterans Day, and then email me at thegone@238@gmail.com. I'll put this all down in a whole bunch of tweets, and I'll do it all through October, and then we'll do the special Veterans Day giveaway. I for all your my fans that aren't, or whoever my friends and stuff that aren't veterans, I'm sorry. I know I always do a Jabroni Award, which is the same concept, but it just happens you share something from another creator or something like that. I do that in about February, but this is especially for veterans. I just want to. I'm a veteran myself, and I know there's a lot of veterans out there, and so I just kind of wanted to do something special for those guys. So that's kind of I'll keep on talking about it all through October and then in November. So, but that's kind of that. This is gonna be a real quick one. Unfortunately, my wife and my daughter have really bad colds, so I'm taking care of them. So, hey, good morning, Lobot. Lobot, the best bots here. Thanks for showing up, Lobot, and along with everybody like Andrew, and Baz showing up. Thank you. I really appreciate it, Lobot. Lobot's the best. He shows up to all the streams. He's a great guy. Lobot, if you missed it, I'm doing a Veterans Day giveaway. I'll tweet it out, and then I'll be talking through it all through October. But I'm giving away to a veteran creator of any kind of toy, whatever, veterans creator. I'm going to give away a Lady J figure that I picked up pretty cheap. So be on the lookout for that. So if you guys don't mind, just spreading that out there. I want this kind of to be a big thing. Maybe I'll try to put together. I'll tinker my way through and putting together a collage of everybody's stuff that they showed off. Really cool, because I don't know. Veterans Day is important to me, so I just wanted to share that. So, but that's that. Well, we'll get to the sharing part. Like I said, it's going to be a real kind of quick one. My daughter's a little bit sick. My wife's a little bit sick, but she's still working that trooper. She says she's a trooper. Oh, she completes me. But she's working at home today, and my daughter's home from sick. So I just wanted to show some things I got this week real quick. And then, like I said, it's a real fast, quick hitter one. So I got a Jeff Hardy. I got a WWE Jeff Hardy from Walmart. Let's see if I can get that. There we go. The Jeff Hardy at Walmart, real cheap. I got it for $9.99. Actually, $9. Actually, it's the price tag's still on there. See, I got it for $9 at Walmart. And I always like Jeff Hardy as a wrestler. I mean, sure he has his trouble past with some of the things he's done, his personal life or whatever. But him as a character is always great. He always put it on the line and all that kind of stuff. You got to respect that. And I think he's kind of turned his life around. From I've heard, I'm not a big wrestling fan, but I heard he's turned his life around pretty good. So that's always a good thing to hear. So those guys put it on the line. Yeah, they might not be, like I say, real, but what they do for fans and the performances, that's real. That's real high level stuff. So so like I said, I got Jeff Hardy one. So and then I got The Client. This is from I believe this is from Mandalorian. The Client. See, it's really cool. He has his little bucket thing. I think that's where Grogu would go. I got this Client at GameStop once again for $12.99 or $12.99 ish. Pretty good price. Pretty excited about it. He reminds me of the the guy in the indoor, but he's probably not the same person. But the characters remind me of each other. It'd be kind of cool if they were the same, and then later he just kind of shows him playing off both sides. He's kind of an evil character, kind of like the Solo's mentor on the Solo movie. The Solo's mentor would be kind of cool. The Woody Allen's character. Yeah, they should put a baby Yoda in there. Maybe I'll buy one of those really cheap ones to stuff in there. It'd be kind of cool. Andrew's right. They should have a baby Yoda. You know what? Grogu should just come with everything. Everything Star Wars. They just slap a Grogu in there just because. I mean, the Mandalorian really took. I think the Mandalorian kind of saved Star Wars a little bit. I know there's criticisms on whatever I won't go into it, but I think the Mandalorian kind of got people together. Like, oh yeah, that's not so bad. Yeah, more baby baby Yoda. That's right. That's his name. Anyhow, I also got another Mandalorian. I got this. This is probably going to be the peg warmer because I got it on sale for $6 at Target. It is this Queso Rivas. She's the one of the Mandalorian figures. The Mandalorians. Whatever you got to say about him, that Boba Fett armor and the Jango Fett armor is just great. So I picked this up for like $6 at Target. It was on sale. Pretty good one. I missed out on getting the other Rogue One figure where the guy was like, "Oh, keep the dream alive," or "keep hope alive," or whatever that is. I missed getting on that character really cheap. I should have got it, but I wasn't able to. But I also this next one is for a friend of mine. His name is Ben Viper. He's a big into X-Men, and he really likes Storm. I was able to pick up this for $4 too at GameStop because it went on clearance. So if you wait out things at GameStop, it'll go on clearance pretty quick. And with their 50% sale, it's been rocking. But he likes a lot of the X-Men stuff, and he's one of the ones who did a custom Dusty for me. Is 2001 Dusty or 2002 Dusty, but he did up how I wanted. It was really cool. But anyway, thanks for everybody showing. Hey, Vern's in the house. Thanks for showing up, buddy. Thanks. I know you're probably still working, so maybe you're sneaking me on a break. Thanks for coming on the West Coast. These time zones are crazy. Like being on Baz's show, that's like 1 o'clock in the afternoon for me, but it's like 9 o'clock at night for me or whatever it is. So it's pretty funny. But one last thing I'm going to show. Oh, and I kind of already told Hey Vern about this, but once again, just as a reminder, I'm doing a veterans giveaway for Lady J here. I got a really good price on it, so I'm going to do a Veterans Day giveaway. So the rules are essentially, you find a veteran. If you're a veteran, find another veteran and then share their stuff with the hashtags check equipment and Veterans Day, and then email theygon@238@gmail.com. And then if you do that you have a chance to win. So, and then I'll just kind of randomly pick something, and then we'll like I said, and then I'll put everybody's stuff together and all the kind of Veterans Day kind of like that way. I don't know. Veterans Day is important to me, like I said already, but it'd be kind of cool to have just go show the kind of community who all the veterans are that they're in. Because I'm pretty sure I can't be the only one. I think there's all other ones out there. So but that's what we're gonna do. So if you know anybody like that or whatever, it's really cool. So that's really cool. And I also got I picked up this figure from the Marvel line, Marvel Spider-Man line. It reminded me it's Halloween coming up, so it looks like a vampire, and so this is Spider-Man's vampire villain. So that's a really cool figure. I picked it up real cheap. And so I figure. So this is another thing I picked up too. And then that's pretty much it for this week. I said, I'm going to try to slow down a little bit. I'll probably mix in some kind of the older stuff that I have to share, and then with some newer stuff. But like I said, that's pretty much it for this week. Just chat, having questions, problems, concerns, any reminders. Oh, you need that arm? I'll probably open it up, Vern. If you want this arm, just let me know, because I'm going to open it up probably for Halloween. So if you need this arm, just because you want the arm, let me know. Yeah, just DM me or something like that. I'm more than happy to willing to give you the arm if you need it. That's cool. If you have any extra something, whatever, or whatever, I don't care. Yeah, it's a cool figure. Yeah, I was really excited to get it. It was pretty cheap. It's been hanging there for a while. They still have a Catwoman figure I was thinking about getting. And they had, I was thinking about getting a Robin figure, but it kind of looked goofy, so I didn't. But yeah, Yeah, whatever. I mean, I don't. I'll just whatever. Yeah, we'll figure it out. I don't mean to be rude, but if you need the arm, yeah, no worries. What am I gonna do with it? I mean, I'm not gonna get the other figures or nothing. But if you need, that's cool. That helps you out because that builds that beast on the back, huh? I'm surprised. I'm surprised you didn't get this one. Wow. Because I mean, I've seen this one, and I've seen this the person on the end as well. These are the ones I've seen out there in the wild. This one I've seen this one all over the place. So if you need the arm, that's cool. That's really awesome. What's that? What are BAF parts? I never buy. Oh, is that the extra parts? Is that the name of the extra creature you build a figure? Yeah, build a figure. Yeah. It took me a while to figure it out. I can figure it out. I'm smart. Anyhow, that's cool. Yeah, yeah. Let me know. I'm glad I showed that. But that's pretty much. And then once course, I'll probably do. I'm gonna open up the Joker figure if you guys would like to see it. I kind of want to play with it, so that's why I'm gonna open it. This is a figure I got pretty cheap once again at clearance. I got for $8 at GameStop. This is a Joker Batman. It's a Batman 3 Jokers series, and this is the Joker as the criminal. No vote this week. No, I'm sorry. I'm just gonna open this one. I want to open it. Well, do you guys want to vote? I can stop. All right. I'll do a vote just because Andrew wants a vote. Oh, that's cool. So we can open up this one right here. We can open up the Criminal Joker. We can open up the 3 3/4 Star Wars, or the Client. Or the Client. Well, I'll open up one of these three. So, or no, actually, yeah, I'll leave Jeff Hardy in his box, or the Client. So the Client, Criminal Joker, or the Mandalorian figure. You vote for the Client. There's one for the Client. Andrew's going to go big with the Star Wars Client. That's one. Anybody else? Criminal Joker. Oh, one for Criminal Joker. They're tied now. Or the last one's the Mandalorian figure. I got for $6. It's gonna be Joker. That's 3. I got 3 watching. That's 3. I'm sorry, Andrew. You lose this week. But we're gonna open up the Criminal Joker. I've been wanting to play with this when they have. I got a Batman. It's supposed to be the Batman that has been suit. Yay! In a landslide. Yeah, 3/4 of the vote. But I got a Batman that's supposed to be the hazmat Batman, but he really looks like he's wearing a scuba suit. So I might do something with these two. And I also have a Batgirl too. I'll show you her to you as well. Of course, this is Multiverse, the 3 Jokers, the Criminal Joker. The other ones in this line were like a couple more Batmans, a Superman, and I don't recognize that figure there. So. Open him up here. Of course, he comes with a stand and a card. I don't ever use the stands because the figures themselves, all of them. No, it's not going to happen. We're not going to open all. That's not a choice for. Because I probably would never open a Jeff Hardy one. I probably wouldn't open it. That one, some of them I just don't because I don't think I would really play with them. But I got them because I like them. Does that sort of make sense? Some toys I open up. Sometimes some I don't. It's just because actually that'd be kind of a cool one to go to like a wrestling con and get Jeff Hardy to sign it if that's something he does. That'd be kind of cool to have. That way, all you have to do is pay for the signature rather than the memorabilia or picture that he's selling to. Might save you some bones. Anyhow, but we'll open him up. Oh, I should have brought scissors. Oh, the plastic's really flexible. It's that really kind of hard, flexible plastic, which is really nice. Which it has its good points and soft points. Good points is you're not really worried about breaking it as much. Like the cane is real flexible, but once again, it'll get bent out of shape really good. That's his cane. Let's show you that. That's his cane. His walking stick. Yeah, these some of these figure lines with Marvels compared to the other lines, their cost is, I guess, because they're paying for the licensing so much, but they don't come with the the accessories like the GI Joe line does, or the Star Wars lines. Even some of the yeah, it's really rubbery. Yeah, it's not a rubber hose. No, it's his walking stick because he's a criminal. See, it's like his pimp stick. I'll show you. See, put it in his hand here. Maybe not that hand. This one. Yeah, put it in this hand. It will fit in there. My luck, I'll break it. Oh, but yeah, it's real flexible though. No, it's supposed to. Like I said, this is his walking stick for him. I'll have to loosen up his hands later. Like I said, don't ever when you're playing with toys or whatever, don't ever force them. When I usually get a new figure or whatever, I try to warm up the joints a little bit by kind of moving them back and forth a little bit, controlled, real nice and slow. I know Geek Strong, who has his show coming up here in about and close to half an hour or whatever. He at 4:30 he did a excuse me, slow down. He did a video recently about getting Neko figures broken and stuff. And I know other people, other streamers have done that too. But it's real. That's a real shame that you buy a toy and then you don't open it for a while. Some of us just don't open things for like right away, and then to have a break on you, that sucks. But like I said, his coat is real rubbery too. He has, of course, he has all the movements. He even has the toe joint too. It's really nice. Here's a figure. Kind of looks like more of an Al Capone figure, rather than kind of more of a Joker. He has that, that because you can really tell because the protruded jaw, more of a Scarface type. But yeah, I really like it. It's fun. I enjoy opening up figures and messing around with them. I took a just because of the idea, I got something to fidget with. When I went up to camping this last weekend, which was a great time. I tell you guys, if you have a chance, get out there and get away from it all. If you can get a campsite or just travel somewhere, do something like that if you can, and just get unplugged. It was nice being unplugged and just kind of letting the day kind of open itself up to you, and you make breakfast and not worrying about checking nothing or no technologies or nothing like that, and spend that time with that family. That's a really important thing to do. Everyone wants to do that kind of stuff. So I enjoyed it. So, but yeah, so on the way up there, I took my Jango Fett figure with me, and I enjoyed just kind of playing with it and just moving his joints around and stuff like that. So it's kind of gives it kind of like, I guess one of those fidget spinners for kids or something like that. But it just kind of takes my mind off of things. But yeah, it doesn't fit in his hand at all. It shouldn't be that hard. Anyhow, I'll figure it out. I don't want to, like I said, don't force toys. Just make them nice and loose when you first get them and stuff, like warming up. Yeah, I guess yeah, you feel action figures at your desk. That's nice. Yeah, it's nice sometimes. Like when I was working, I had a job and stuff like that. I had figures and stuff like that on my desk too. I would mess around with. Yeah, you sadly broken a few bits as well. Yeah. Hey, thanks for Only One Kenobi for showing up. Yeah, you missed the safety brief and then the sharing. But just to let you know too, if you know any veterans or anything like that, or veteran creators, what I'm trying to do is I'm giving away a Lady J figure, classified figure. I got real cheap. And so if you for Veterans Day, this American Veterans Day or Remembrance Day for you guys in the UK, if you know. All you have to do to enter in is find a veteran creator, and retweet out their stuff, or if they make art, or if they make YouTube videos, or whatever it is, just kind of share their stuff with the hashtags check equipment and hashtag Veterans Day, and then email that to theygon238@gmail.com. Email a screenshot of that, and then the veteran will enter and win. I'm giving it's Veterans Day is important to me, and so I'm trying to share the word. That's why I'm going to give away this November. So, but anyway, that's pretty much it. Like I said, thanks for coming. We're getting about to the 24-minute mark. Do you guys have any other questions or anything like that? I know. Once again, always check out each other's channel. Only One Kenobi is a great channel. I always leave the only one comments on it. 'Cause I always love the way he says it. It's a great tagline. Hey, Vern's a great channel, of course. Of course, Lobot's always in all the chats, and thank you, Andrew, for always coming and supporting me and all that kind of stuff. There's great shows coming up this week. Of course, Three Men and Monkey are coming up on Saturday. Always check out. Baz's channel. He does his channel. He does his show on Thursday. 2100 Grit and Meantime. There's always great. There's a great community out there. Of folks. It's easy to just get involved with folks and say hi and hello to everybody and just be cool out there. And like I always say. So like I said, we're gonna wrap it up. Is there any other questions from the chat or anything else? Poem of the. You want me to do a poem? All right. So I did write a poem. So do you want me to find the poem? All right. Lobot's been asking me to incorporate my poems into into my stream, which I can. Once again, I'm a combat vet, and so I use poems and things of that, and I take pictures and stuff and things of that nature that help me kind of through kind of what I'm thinking about and things of that nature. So I tweet them out all the time, but I never save them. So I need to. I'll find. I wrote one today, so I'll find the latest one I did, and then I'll read it out because he's been Lobot's a great guy and has been asking me asking me to do that. So I think it's a great idea to do it. Next time I'll be more prepared and I'll actually write it down and save it. So all right, gotta find one. I thought I wrote one today. All right. So I do simple what they call end rhymes, which are just ABBA. I know that spells ABBA like the disco group, but it's actually called an end rhyme. And so what they do is the last syllable of the first line and the fourth line rhyme, and the two middle sentences rhyme. So lines rhyme. So it's called an end rhyme. So if you follow me on Twitter or whatever, I just Dagon238. I do pictures and stuff, and here I did kind of pictures of some hills and stuff. It's kind of a cloudy gray day. So and this is my poem. So I'll read my poem too. It says don't let the gray fool you. It may be all transposed, nothing to juxtapose. No more out throughs. So it's kind of the idea is like it's gonna be gray out there, and you're gonna feel grayness, but and we're gonna write those things down. We're gonna keep them, but you can't keep on juxtaposed as like we're comparing two things and they're against each other. That's not how thoughts and memories should have to be. You don't have to compare to other things or wonder why you need to try to fix it. And and those kind of thoughts and stuff do make it gray, but there's sunshine behind that gray. And then no more cut throughs. Like you can't just kind of cut your way through it and not kind of face up to what those feelings are. And that's kind of what the poem is. Like I said, I write poetry. So it's like I said, it's just simple ABBA styles of poetry. Some other folks I talk to do poems and do poems and things like Ultra Jazz. He lives on the East Coast. Sometimes he doesn't catch screen, but he does poetry and stuff. And hopefully, like I said, I do it for myself, nothing else. If somebody gets something out of it, that's cool. If they don't get nothing out of it, that's great. I mean, it just it gets it out of my mind and kind of slows me down. So. But anyway, we're hitting 30-minute mark, so I'm gonna have to. I'll say goodbye because I gotta start cooking dinner and getting things going. So, but I appreciate everybody showing up. Once again, Lobot and thanks for Peaky Arrow for showing up too. I appreciate it. Lobot and Only One Kenobi and Andrew and hey, Vern, everybody. I really appreciate everybody showing up and having a good time with me. Like I said, I do my shows just real quick. So, stay safe out there. If you can't, keep careful and come back to us. You're important. All right. You might be someone's hero someday and you just don't know it yet. And it's we've all gone through it. We've all gone through the suck. So just kind of reach out if you ever need help. You can reach out to me. I'll give you an ear. If I'm not a professional by no means, but I'll make sure you get the right the right resources and stuff. Like they always say, a sergeant doesn't know all the answers, but they knows how to get them. And so let's just look out for each other out there. Like I say, stay safe and can't keep careful. And we'll see you on that time, Alan. All right, guys, and we'll see you next week. All right, bye.